Hello and welcome to another JNP video. I'm your host JonNario, and today I'm just going to do another Trove tips and tricks. So I'm just going to ask you this. You saw the title. Do you not have any dragons, or you have like 5 dragons and you still want to get over 1,000 magic fine? Can you do it? And the answer is yes. The only way that you can actually do it is by having PATRON. And also there's a couple of items that can actually increase your magic fine by quite a lot. You can actually get over 1,000 magic fine without ever needing a dragon. However, you need PATRON. So, let's get started. I got my calculator on my second monitor so I can do the calculation, so you can actually get a proper calculation rather than just me doing mental math. So yeah, first and foremost, did you know that you can actually get a magic fine on hat, weapon, and face, as long as that weapon it is crystal or above? If the weapon and face is crystal or above, you can get magic fine as a 3rd stat or 4th stat, whatever you want to call it. So right now I have a fully pearled up base crystal 1, crystal 2, and crystal 3 right here on my inventory. So a base crystal 1, it is exactly the same with hat and face. So the base crystal 1 fully pearl is 94. So if I go right over here into my calculator, I type in 94, that's 3 equipment, so that's times 3. I get 282 magic fine. So you already get 282 magic fine base from having a hat, weapon, and face crystal 1 with magic fine. Then you add a ring. The ring is usually 109 to 111. So I'm just going to add up plus 110, which is stellar 2, 3, and 4 and the ring. So that is adding up 110, so I got 392 magic fine. If you are using the lucky clover, I will have that as an option, but I will not add that towards the total calculation. But you know that you have that as an option. You get one of them each and every single Sunday whenever there's an event. So yeah, you are going to get a 50 magic fine bonus. Also loot day is another thing, but this is the big thing right here. PATRON, get it. This actually doubles your magic fine. I'm just going to showcase in just a sec. Now that I already checked the equipment, like you can tell right here, I got magic fine all pieces of gear, and also I got magic fine on ring. Also, you can get magic fine on the pirate captain subclass. As long as you have a pirate captain level 30, you will get a plus 70 magic fine. So I'll just add 70 to that. If your pirate captain is below 30, you're going to still get magic fine, but you're not going to get 70. I believe it is every 5 levels. I believe in level 25 you get 50 or 60, so I don't know. You don't have to quote me on it. I'll probably just put text on screen just to, you know, see how many magic fine that you can actually get depending on the level that you have on your pirate captain. So you can use those. You can also use an ally that grants magic fine, but I do not recommend 100% getting an ally that grants magic fine, because allies like Rat the Berserker, allies like the Prefect Penguin, those allies are way better than just getting a slightly higher bonus magic fine. But you know that you have a plus 55 from the High Dragon, or a plus 50 if you have an ally like Cotton Candy or Shock. So now that I already pretty much told you everything, did you know that you actually get a 50 magic fine bonus when you kill an enemy? So if I just die, you will see that in the bottom right it will say you died but you did not lose your bonus magic fine. You actually get a bonus magic fine when you defeat 50 enemies. If you defeat 50 enemies, you're going to get a 50 base magic fine bonus. So let me add 50 to that calculation. So you will get a plus 50 magic fine, but if you die, you're going to lose your 50 bonus magic fine, and you have to kill 50 more enemies. If you die continuously, it's not going to keep losing magic fine. It's only going to lose the bonus magic fine. That is a popular misconception that a lot of people get. So adding all of those things that I previously mentioned, which is the 3 pieces of gear, the ring, pirate captain subclass, and also the bonus magic fine, you get a 512 base magic fine. And like I previously mentioned, PATRON actually doubles the amount of magic fine that you have. So you can multiply that by 2 and you will get 1,024 magic fine. 1,024 magic fine can be actually your base magic fine without any dragon, if you have a crystal level 1 set with full magic fine gear. Let me just go ahead and just showcase crystal level 2 and crystal level 3. So crystal level 2 is going to be exactly the same, and we'll be using the same formula, which is going to be the 3 pieces of equipment. It is 110 magic fine with a full crystal 2 set base with Fully Pearl, which is 330 base Magifine with all 3 pieces of gear with Magifine, plus 110 from Ring, plus 70 from Pirate Captain subclass, plus 50 from the bonus Magifine. Multiply that by 2, which is Patron, and you will get 1120 base Magifine. You have to keep in mind that you can get this as long as you have Patron and if you don't have any dragons in the game. If you have full Crystal 3 set, that's 143 base Magifine. So if I go right over here, that's 143 times 3 equipment, which is 429, plus 110, which is 539, plus 70, which is 609, plus 50, which is the bonus Magifine, 659, and you multiply that by 2, which is Patron, and you will get 1318 Magifine without any dragon. That is all just equipment. If you have a full equipment right there, you can get an insane amount of Magifine. And I'm not counting Lucky Clover, as you're seeing right here. I'm not counting Loot Day bonus, and I'm also not counting any allies. So allies will give you 110 if you have Patron. Lucky Clover will give you 100, and Loot Day bonus if you have Patron, that's 400. So if you add all of those, so let me just put the base Crystal 3 set right over here, which is 1318, plus the Lucky Clover buff, that's 100 more, 1418, plus let's just put the Cotton Candy, which is 50 base, that is 100 with Magifine, and plus 400 from Loot Day bonus, you can get up to 1918 base Magifine on Loot Day if you have Patron without any dragons. So you can get close to 2000 Magifine if you don't have any dragon in the entire game, which is insane. Now if you look at it, in my occasion, I have a full Crystal 3 level set. So Fully Pearl, Fully Star, so I got 195 times 3, which is 585 Magifine from just these 3 equipment, plus 111 because Stellar 5 ring, plus I have Pirate Captain subclass level 30, so I got plus 70. Then I also include the bonus Magifine, which is a plus 50. Then I multiply that by 2, and I get a bonus 1632 base Magifine right here. That is the reason I do have 7332. And if I remove all of these, you can tell right here that I have 5,800. Right over there, it is an incredible amount of Magifine that you can actually get just by getting Patron and just by having a full Magifine equipment. It is pretty insane the way that you can actually increase the amount of Magifine that you can actually get, which is nuts. And I recommend anyone out there, if you want at least a little bit of extra Magifine, you can actually just equip a full set of crystal gear with full Magifine, and you are going to get an insane amount of early Magifine. That is all I have to say. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around as always. I hope this actually helped anyone out there, but this is mostly for those who are just, you know, in the lower end in terms of Magifine and still want to get a little bit of extra Magifine. This is just going to help out those people out. People that are in the mid tier to end game, which are like 3000 to 4000 Magifine, you can get a little bit of extra bonus Magifine if you do this. That is all I have to say. Once again, thank you for watching. Leave a like if you want to help the channel grow. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And that is all for today. Once again, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Take care and keep on hunting. See ya.